Mattel Electronics presents
Astro Smash.
Phil, but my friends call me Retro Bliss, and you're watching the Intellivision Show. Let's go.
What's going on, guys? Welcome to the Intellivision Show. This is show 105. Oh boy. It doesn't matter how much I seem to be prepared in advance. It's always down to the last second before I'm finding something else to click on and get ready. So for this one, we are going to talk about all of the IntelligentVision games that are available in digital form, which is pretty much all of them. That's pretty much what he does. And we're going to go through my top 5. We are going to have the news, of course. And again, that is going to be combined between the Sprint and the original Intellivision. I tried doing it separate. It just doesn't feel right. So we're going to do it all together. There is a chat poll. So very simply, people have been asking me for a while, and I do a lot of Gen 2 stuff. So I know this one's going to be split, but we're not talking about anything major. We're talking about large things like maybe say, hey, the Atari Homebrew Awards are going on right now. Make sure you go vote if you're into Atari. Maybe some cool homebrews that come out. Just like little things, like one little segment, not like a big part of the show or anything. And it'll be in the news. So thoughts on me adding in other Gen 2 gaming news and covering big and a few interesting things. So we've got 22 votes already, and I knew this one was going to be mixed. Like I said, small segment, nothing large, nothing extensive. 45% right now, sure, let's do it. 32% no, just stick to Intellivision, and 23% try it out and see how it goes. So I guess effectively that's 68% to try it out. So I like I said, I do buy a lot of CollectorVision homebrews, Odyssey 2 homebrews, of course 2600 homebrews, Champ Games, Opcode, CollectorVision, all those things. I do like the Atari Awards, big things like that. I am highly interested in it, and I would like to it's basically to throw a shout out to these things and help support them. So again, it's not anything major that I'm asking what you guys think of. It's just a little segment. All right, so there's that. We are doing a ROM giveaway tonight. I bought a package from, Brian's Man Cave. I was wanting to say Mike's Gaming Gala. I've got Mike on the brain here lately. Not Michelle, but Mike. I was thinking about some other stuff I've got going on with Mike, and I just wanted to say it. So I bought all his ROMs. We've got them all Sprint ready now, and instead of buying individually, he had like a deal where you could buy 5 of them, I think it was, and I already had 2 of them. So I asked him, hey, would you mind if I buy the package? Can I give the extra 2 that I already have purchased away on the stream? He's like, sure, go for it. So we're going to give away 1 this week, Keystone Cops, and we're going to do it the new way, where once you leave a comment in this live feed, you're done, you're entered. And I have a website already loaded up. When we get to that point, which we'll do it after the Homebrew Highlight, I'll just click a button and you guys will see that website. And I've never tried it, so I'm thinking it just pops a name up and it'll tell you how many people have left a comment and are entered. So we'll try it together for the first time, at least for me. I've never seen it done. I know a lot of other YouTube channels do use this, and it's a lot easier and quicker than. I love the wheel though. I love the ticking and the, oh, it's right past my name, or it's getting to my name. So we'll see how this is, but I can't enter 100 and 200 names in a wheel when I'm doing a ROM giveaway. I'll be here for like 30 minutes. So we're also going to do the ROM giveaway. Of course, we're going to cover the news. We have a Homebrew Highlight on Shark 2, which I'm trying to line them up. When we're talking about IntelligentVision games, I'm trying to find a Homebrew Highlight from IntelligentVision. And this is as close of a shirt as I can get to support David Harley and all that he does, because he does do several baseball games. So I wore my baseball shirt tonight. I got a special package from Ben. I'm going to show you what that is. Now, I'm not the only one. There are a few people that got this special gift. for people that have been doing a lot of working with him and doing a lot of sprint coverage. He sent out a special gift. So I'm really excited to show you guys that. I kind of waited till everyone got theirs. I didn't want to spoil the surprise, but I'm pretty sure everyone has theirs now. So I'm going to go ahead and let her rip. Okay, if you guys like Intellivision content and you're new here, definitely consider subbing to the channel. It's all I do until maybe soon. But 99%, it's all I do. So if you like Intellivision, you will like it here. So you can also find me on Facebook, Atari Age, Instagram, Discord, all under the Intellivision Gamer or something very close to that. And all the links and my email are in the description of every video. And I would like to thank my 122 channel members that I currently have. I do not have a way to throw them all up on the screen yet. I have been super busy and I kind of failed at that the last few weeks, but they're all there. And we're going to find a way very shortly to get them all popping on the screen. I want to throw them all up on one graphic. I have an idea where I'm going to type them all out, get the names from YouTube, and then I will make a PDF and then a JPEG from the PDF, and then I can quickly edit those names from the list that YouTube gives me, and I'll just throw it up it'll be quick and easy. I don't have to spend 20 minutes typing the names and editing and making sure that people aren't gone, and it's a lot of work. So we're going to find a quick way to do that. But I do appreciate everyone that joins, and I appreciate everyone that gifts all the memberships, because that's what most of them are, gifted memberships. So, all right, personal update. I'm getting my taxes done tomorrow, and that's a fun thing for me because I overpay all year, and I don't like to wonder, am I going to owe this year? I don't save money. I mean, obviously, with the stuff I buy behind me, guys, I don't save money. I can make twice what I make. I will still be spending it all. So I always do like single zero and charge, do the extra tax bracket, and I put in an extra so much a week because I like getting a fat return. It's kind of like pay off Christmas, pay for our big trips that we plan every year. We at least go on one big trip every year, sometimes one big one and several medium-sized ones. A lot of 3-day weekends mixed in there as well. So I like getting that big chunk. And tomorrow I get to find out how much. It's a little weird this year because I was off, 6 weeks when I had my emergency surgery to get my gallbladder removed. Luckily, I was able to make it in there and get that surgery because it could have been bad. That thing was infected. If it would have burst, there's 70-something% chance they said I wouldn't have made it. So I'm very happy to have that have happened when it did. And then I was off 5.5 weeks unpaid again when my wife got the boobs, and I wasn't aware that I was going to have to be off until it was too late. But yeah, those are very nice and it's worth it. But that's 13 weeks of not working this last year. So I'm kind of curious, what that's going to be like. And I did work a lot to try to make up for it. I was working a lot of weekends, but my game room, oh man, this place is still annihilated. I haven't had any time. I had to move everything out from everywhere, pile it all up because they had to have access and a lot of room around where the stairs were, and then all around the door and connecting the two. So basically I just picked everything up, all shoved it aside all the way around. Everything's a mess except for right here where you can see the mess starts here and the mess starts right over there. But I did go through all the homebrews, so there's no more piles all in front. You'll see a few things, but most of them are related. Like there's cart only releases at certain shows that are special versions. I do have a few remnants of things that don't belong, like right down here, but I've gone through them all. I've organized them all. C-Mart does not approve how I do my homebrews, but C-Mart, I actually play mine. So he does, and a lot of guys do, publisher and then alphabetical order. I do all of mine alphabetically. I don't like to go by publisher and then go, crap, who made that game? It's like, I just want to know that if I'm looking for Napoleonic Wars, I go to N and I find it. So that's how I have mine. It's all done. So I'm happy to finally have that because I had about 40 of them or close to it piled up on the sides. And it was getting like to be a real mess over there. And all the things were shoved in front here. So if I wanted to pull a game out, it much looked like over here where there's stuff just everywhere because I've run out of room. And now that I have everything done in here, I'll reorganize, and I'm going to put like 5 or 6 more of these shelving units up. I still have to go buy them, of course, but I have room now. So I'll be able to ease the pain a little bit and have access to a little more of the stuff that I have up here. Again, guys, there is a chat poll. Nothing big, just a small segment. I'm just curious on your thoughts, and vote in that. And just by leaving a comment, if you're here lurking, make sure you at least leave one comment. Just say hello or whatever you want. Does not matter. We are going to do a ROM package giveaway. So let's go ahead and welcome everyone into chat. I've seen it very, very busy. Oh, my. There are a lot of you here. 43 people live and a lot of comments already. I know Tofu was here first again, but he comments so early. And I do this a lot on other channels. I'll see him and I'll comment so early that they don't show up when you actually go live. So I never saw his comments, but Darth Swede was here first. And it's not the last we're going to talk about Darth Swede. Something interesting with him will come up in the news. Benvril's here. Good to see you. Off-Grid Arcade. He's going to be lurking. He's going to be driving to Phoenix. Hey, you're getting closer to me. Traffic when you start your show. I'll be listening, though. So that's going to get him in. Here is Tofu. He's talking. I hate that my posts from yesterday disappear. Yeah, it happens to me too. But I am ranked #1. We'll see how that goes. Yeah, for anyone, there's no Ben on the show tonight, but I do have a special packet. I do have Ben's package, and it was in my hands earlier, and I'm gonna share that package with you. Benvril, Tracy. Super Mega Grafx 64, the ultimate Intellivision enthusiast, returns with more exciting coverage of the world's greatest video game platform. Casey is the Intellivision gamer, just the best gosh darn tootin' dude. Thank you. I tried to use a little bit of voice inflection for that amazing comment, Cyrus. I hope I did it justice. Tim Babcock, I made it to the live version. That's awesome. And if you guys make it on, watching it afterwards, I just love that I have content that you guys want to watch. Some people are going to come in for the news and jet. Some people want to see the stuff I got as well. Some people love the interviews. Some people watch all of it. But I appreciate whatever you watch, that's for sure. Of course, it's Casey's fault. I don't know what he's talking about.
This is all Casey's fault!
Roger's here. You guys must be really bored. Pierre, well, good to see you, Pierre. Kurt Bradshaw's here. Kurt, good to see you as well. Skipping through these guys. Megatron, or Megantron. I always say that wrong. I apologize. Megantron. I know what it is, and it always comes out the wrong way. Good to see you here as well. Eebuckeye, good to see you, sir. Man, am I mistaken, or has it been a few shows since I've seen you live? It's very good to see you. Pine Soul. Are you really Darth? Swedish, I mean. I'm a lot of things, but my last name is Swedish. And, that's a big part of my heritage. So someday I would love to go to Sweden. I've, of course, never been there. Savitor. Good to see you, Savitor, the horse racing champ himself. TORQ. See, when I say it's here, it is here. How cool is that? The Intellivision Gamer branded overlay case that looks like a cart. We've got Harvey here. Good to see you, Harvey. I don't believe I've seen you in a while live either. How have you been, sir? Dave Cammo, is he going to get lucky tonight? I mean, it's Valentine's Day. Hopefully a lot of us got lucky over the weekend. But Dave is lucky on the giveaways. I'll tell you that much. Michael Dougherty, good to see you too. I am here going to try to stay at my computer today. Oh, you're not super busy? I know you're like me. You're always, there's hardly ever a time where I don't have something blocked out that I have things to do. And a lot of times I'm listening to the shows while working or while doing other things, pissing off family members. I try to put it as low as I can, and I'll even set my phone right here where I can barely hear so I can listen to certain YouTubers trying to keep up. And then once in a while I'll get, come on, get off your phone. I'm like, oh, I gotta go, guys. Operation Shutdown. Good to see you. Oh, let's go. Retro Bliss Gaming. What's going on, Phil? I don't know if you saw the beginning, but let's do it again. Oops.
Hi, guys. I'm Phil, but my friends call me Retro Bliss, and you're watching the Intellivision Show. Let's go.
Yeah. I got a lot of these. If someone wants to make me one, it's about, you're watching the Intellivision Show, not the Intellivision Gamer. If you want to make me one, I would love to use it. I'll cycle them in. Whether you're a viewer, a YouTuber, say who you are, promote your channel. I'm all about that. And I would love to have a little clip, saying that and work it in. Uh-oh. Tofu, Michelle seems to have let herself go. Last time she was on Mike's Gaming Gala, she had no lipstick nor makeup. She just looked like a guy in a wig. I did see that. That was on Saturday's live stream on Valentine's Day. And I told him, like, dude, you're going to get me in trouble. I watched the first few minutes, and it's weird because I feel like I have to watch. It's like an addiction watching all the YouTubers, but I did not. Once we left, I could not. Not on Valentine's Day, but I did catch up the following day. I watched every minute of it. Everyone's saying hello to everyone. Oh, Rick. What's going on, Rick? Good to see you, sir. Trying to get through here. Oh, Crash 7's here. Good to see you, Keith. Talk about a guy that can get some high scores. We have two of them in here, Rick and Keith, and they're right there next to each other. If they're good at a game, I won't be getting close to their scores. Eric Wards, what's going on? IR Geek. Howdy, cool kids. Get through here. Oh, someone's getting loud downstairs. Kelly, Bart's driving. We are heading to Phoenix, but we want to say hi to you in the chat. Hi, Casey in chat. I appreciate that, Kelly. I hope you guys have a safe trip and have a lot of fun. Hopefully it's not work. Hopefully it's pleasure. Had a car accident and the other, whoa, personal BS. Holy moly. I hope you're okay, sir, because that's scary. Right now, I was worried about my family because my kid stayed with my father-in-law, and he lives about 45 minutes to an hour away, depending on traffic, and it's pouring rain. I mean, for here, it's pouring. We had several inches today, and that's a lot for us. And the roads, there's puddles everywhere. She said there was like 6 car wrecks just on her way home. I said, drive safe. It's like, be careful right now. Pong homebrews. There are some. Yes. I just won my first ColecoVision on eBay tonight, and I also play Atari through emulation. I'm all for throwing in some extra stuff once in a while. That's awesome because, I mean, a lot of people only ever see Intellivision, but I tell you what, I love all Gen 2, and I buy a lot of Gen 2 stuff. And like I said, the poll is not about, some large part of the show or just big things and cool stuff now and then, just to kind of throw a little views from the Intellivision community to other big things, because most of us love a lot of retro gaming, especially stuff from Gen 2, and I would really just like to shortly showcase some of it now and then. Michael says maybe we can get news on Opcode and Odyssey 2 games from Brazil, which has been teased. Yes, though. I mean, I have a ton. I have stacks of Odyssey 2 homebrews sitting right here. I buy a lot of Opcode stuff as well. I buy everything Champ Games does. Everyone's saying hello to everyone. Yeah, I figured it out. Intellivision individual is Atari these days, so it might be good to 2600 and 7800 stuff or to do. Yes, I agree. I just kind of wanted to get a census of what all my viewers thought, because I am hardcore Intellivision. It's all I typically do, but I think it's pretty relevant to have a short segment in the news and just showcase some big stuff. Casey needs to change his name. Now the Intellivision Mega Graphics SNES Xbox Vectrex Gamer. No. I do have all that. Well, I don't have a Vectrex right now, but I did buy the VIP Mini, and that'll be here whenever it comes out. But I have most consoles all the way from Gen 1 and Pong units all the way to all the modern stuff. But I spend 99% of my time with YouTube and Intellivision. So stokjock. I think you should talk more retro arcade too. I would be down for that too if I would have to know some of it, because I definitely am not one to talk about things that I do not know. But if like there's a cool arcade stick, that also can apply here, because a lot of people play Intellivision games on emulation, and whenever you can hook those up to a computer, they're more than relevant. But if you supply me with some relevant information, I would definitely include that into that news segment. Yeah, talking about Rick. Hoping everything's okay, buddy. Car wrecks are no fun. Dealing with all the pain and the cars and all this insurance stuff. It's not fun. Mike's Gaming Gala. What's going on, Super Mike? Good to see you here. Everyone's saying hello. Yeah, I don't want to get car sick. We'll be listening. I cannot watch for a long period of time either. Listening, of course, but watching, the kids will want to watch. I'm like, watch a little bit. You start to feel sick, don't be crying to me, and you turn it off. But they want to watch it so bad, they'll just keep freaking going. Even when they feel sick, they keep watching. Eric, what's going on? RetroGamerEric. He's been a viewer for quite a while, mostly into retro computers, but also loves console gaming. He has quite an Intellivision collection at this point. I still need to get with him. I know I need to send him a few things. I have everything on the list if I've ever promised things, but it's going to be sometime soon when I get this game room in order and get to all the stuff in the garage. I have a few people that I owe stuff to, and it is not forgotten about. It's just taking a while. So anyway, check out RetroGamerEric. He is a new YouTuber as far as making videos, and I would appreciate if you could give him a look and maybe sub if you like what he's going to be talking about. Unless it's Kangaroo, I have all of his ROMs, so don't pick me. I don't have a choice. So this isn't the wheel. I'm going to use the StreamYard giveaway tool. If anyone leaves a comment, which one thing I don't like, I think it even included my comments, because when I tried it early on and opened it up, it said 5 people entered, and I was, well, Intellivision Gamer and Retro Gamer were counted in those 5. So if it lands on me somehow, I'll just do it again. Sean, what's going on? Good to see you, Sean. My oldest collecting Intellivision nerd friend, Sean. And I meant that like we both are, not like just he's a nerd. Paul, what's going on? Yeah, once in a while. It was Valentine's Day, and I told the wife I need to get a haircut and, you know, dress a little nice so I look like I belong with someone as pretty as she is. And she just gave me the look, and her little eyes, she was like, oh God, but she did like it. Yes, there are some people getting a lot of different things working on the Sprint console, that's for sure. Oh boy, am I that far behind? Oh my God, I am. Cyrus says, I hear Ben's package is very special. It is, it is. I'm going to be moving now, guys, because I am way behind. Yes, this is happening. I have not done these things, but there are a lot of different things that are working on there. Rick says he's good. I'm going to be moving now, guys, unless I see something new or something big. Appreciate that, IR Geek. When is the firmware for saving games while playing going to happen on the Sprint? Saving games while playing? Are you talking about game specific? Because I've got a lot of games to work that we're not saving originally. And if you're having trouble with a certain game, not game save states, but like if a game's supposed to save, I can help you with that. I've been doing a lot of that. A lot of my free time actually has been helping build Sprint files and also getting games to save properly. Sometimes it's not just as easy as the same every time. I have to do a lot of different things at times. I just keep trying things and then I get them to work. And now I've kind of built a library of, you know, I know exactly what to try. I haven't failed the game yet. I've heard the next update coming from Atari for the Sprint is going to be pretty massive. I will be getting that. I'm one of the first ones. Obviously, you can't talk about it until I can talk about it, but I can tell you I don't have it yet. But I will soon, and I'm really looking forward to it. Ah, yes, gallbladder removal brothers in 2025. I did mine right at the beginning of the year. So I missed out right at the beginning. Yes, my wife had enhancements done. Oh boy, when was it? September? Late August. Can't remember for sure. Multitasking, I do that a lot. I do it all the time. Ooh, watching and playing games in the Bliss Cave. I like that. Everybody make sure to click the like button for Case. I appreciate that. 508. My gosh, this is crazy. I love you guys, but 51 people and I'm 20 minutes behind, been trying to catch up on these. My son had his gallbladder out, 6 years old. Wow, that's young. I'm going to be moving through this, guys. If I miss anything important, please say it again. It's not done on purpose. I just can't be in chat all night or we'll have like a 4-hour show. Now, this one is important. Apparently, I have to play Intellivision Frogger this week. LOL. Casey says so. You don't have to, but I'll definitely call you a loser if you don't. I'll say, I beat Mike. Mike maybe didn't play, which might be the only way I can beat him at Frogger, but I will say it. Howdy, Eric. Code Maser from Georgia. From Georgia. I'm surprised I didn't say it there unless I missed that one. Pete 2049. Good to see you. Casey needs to renovate his house to accommodate. I just did that. For 6 months of 2025. Chris, what's going on, Lave? Good to see you. Trying to get through all these comments. I am still way behind, but I'm catching up a little quicker now. Oh, Roger Matthews. Just a donation for you. Buy some sideburns. They're there, buddy. When I was younger, I had long sideburns to my ear and I had a goatee. That was 90 some point. And then I had spiky hair. But yeah, sideburns and goatee, that was my look in the 90s. And the wife likes, then I was clean shaven a little bit. And then I have sensitive skin. So if I shave a lot, my skin gets irritated. But the wife loves the short beard look. And I have an enormous head. And it kind of breaks up all that skin and hides a little bit of the ugly. So if she likes it, I just leave the damn beard. I don't even, it's so much easier. So Roger, 10 memberships, 132 members now. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate that. It doesn't matter. It's just hair. Rock whatever you've got. I have these receding, but I had that when I was younger as well, just not quite as far. Lamb chop sideburns. Yeah, the big ones. I know you said that before I just said all that, but my great-grandparents came to America from Sweden, so I'm certainly American, but have decently recent Swedish roots. I think, let me go back and think here. I think my great-great-grandfather came with his three great-grandfather, and they came over. It was a dad and the kids, and the wife stayed in Sweden. I don't really know. We don't really know what happened there, but need to play on an Intellivision tour of Sweden. Yeah, I'm always down for anything we can do. Let me get on here. Yes, I need to be up here. It's like every time I think about it, I'm at work or where I can't come up here and it won't take but a few seconds. We both owe each other some of those little things. Keith is the Gorf goat. There's a few and Phoenix, like I was gonna say. Did you all see the very special? Oh boy. That pick crossed the line. Oh boy. I did not post that anywhere. Just for the record. Popping in for some fun. After a tough house move. Oh, yeah, that's always fun. I did that about 4 years ago. Cyrus, I never knew when to quit. Just ask my 3rd grade teacher. We're actually going to visit Bart's mom. Oh. I was like, what? Oh, yeah, the mom jokes. It took me a second, Mike, because I wasn't expecting it. The arcade, yes, I love retro arcades. I played MAME for I don't even know how many years since I first found out about it. I can't remember how long that's been. Whoa. Snow in Georgia, 12 inches. I can't even imagine that. We only got like 2 to 3 inches of rain, and it's like flooded everywhere here. Oh, yes. I don't mind it. It's not great, but it's not horrible. DJC Game Studios. Hello to all. Cowcat says hi, lurking and watching tonight. Appreciate you being in here and saying hello, sir. Hope everything's going okay with your mom. Everyone's saying hello to Chuck. Oh my gosh, we finally got through. Woo! That was a while, 30 minutes, but we did talk a lot about other things too. Catching up on chat is always fun. There's a lot of you guys in here tonight. Again, there is a chat poll. I was going to say poll chat. There is a chat poll. Make sure you vote. It's not talking about anything massive, just a small little segment of the news for big items, like say when the Atari Homebrew Awards are on. I'll just say, hey, here's a link. Make sure you go vote if you like Atari stuff. Maybe like whenever a big homebrew game comes out, just some like highlight things for Gen 2 stuff. I don't plan on anything else. I'm a Gen 2 lover, and I think it would be cool to occasionally showcase a few other things, and again, small amounts. So all right, let's get into the news, guys. Let's get into the news. Where are we at here? Oh boy. What do we have this week? So we are going to get into the webpage stuff, and like always, we're going to go on over to the Intelligent Invasion Facebook group, and we're going to check out the results where I didn't do too well, somewhere in the middle, but I beat Bart. Even though he's the reason I have the score I have, I'm still going to take it. So it was thin ice, and very interesting. You guys all should know who Michael Hayes is. YouTuber, Twitch, does a lot of games. He's programmed several games, and his score, I think it's like add up everyone else that submitted a score and multiply it by several digits, still beat everyone combined. Thin ice. I think he played until it crashed. 2,459,340 taking the win. Kevin Schultz, the guy that puts on this every week with a very impressive score if you erase Michael's, 165,750. Aaron, 129,90. Romaine, 88,730. Stefano, 60,610. Simone, 41,750. Then we drop down to the lower end scores, like myself in 7th with 20,400. Just one spot ahead of Bart, and I know he's listening right now in the car. I really do thank you for giving me pointers in the live stream. I could not have beat you without your help, so that should matter for something. He came back and tried to beat me. He made a valiant effort. He got close. He got within about 3,000 points. Bart was in 8th with 17,250. We have David, 14,750. Intellivision's Digital Fanzine, 14,170. He gets me almost every week. I finally got him in one. And all thanks to Bart. Because I didn't read the manual. Don't tell Mike. Jamie Emerson, 13,230. Gadislaw, 11,170. DJF, 6,780. James, 6,520. And Jose, 4,110. Now, of course, this week we're playing Frogger. And I tagged Mike and did a little challenge. He is quite good at Frogger. I'm going to go live, I think, tomorrow for an hour, trying to get a decent score. At least give him, maybe I can somewhat make him have a little bit of an effort to play. I don't know. I'm okay at Frogger, but not like on Mike's level. But it'll be fun, and it'll make me care a little bit more to try to beat Mike. All right, so what else do we have here? Bowling League. So Papa Pete does the Bowling League again this year. And I'm going to stop it here. Give me a second. I had it on there, but it reset. So we had 7 people on. You can see Darth Swede. He was in the chat. And Famous or Crispy, Retro Mountain Gaming. We have Dark Underdog. Am I in the right one? Yes, week 3. Cyrus, Pierre Gareau, and Papa Pete. And this, where does that go? The winner in week 3 was Darth Swede, defeating Pierre 216 to 191 after the handicaps were added. And that is the third winner in as many weeks. So there's been a different winner every week so far. It's a lot of fun to play bowling. I know Pete says, if you want to bowl, send him a message. He'll get you in. You can bowl 1 week. All of them, half of them, doesn't matter. It's like a tournament, ladder tournament style, I think you call it. So you just join in whenever you can and have a lot of fun playing Striker, which is the best bowling game in Gen 2, in my opinion. I love bowling, grew up bowling. I don't like playing the original bowling. David Harley's IntelligentVision version, I love the bowling game. So, all right, what else we got here? If you guys haven't seen this, on itch.io, Space Intruders. I believe this was a free game. You can see what it's all about right here. Definitely go give it a download. If you search itch.io Space Intruders, you will find it. Download it, play it. There is some artwork available. Digital fanzine, he has sent it to me, and I believe he shared it all as well. For most of the stuff, he does a lot of cool stuff, and I'll have it on my Sprint very, very soon. We also got this one, Snatch. Same thing, itch.io. Search itch.io Snatch. You're going to find this one. I believe this one is free as well. Download it, give it a play. Definitely leave comments whenever you do this. Let them know what you think. People that create stuff, especially when they're free, they love hearing that people downloaded and played, especially if they liked it. It definitely will keep them motivated to maybe update it or make another game, hopefully. Next, we're going to go into Rev's Digital Store, which has recently been upgraded yet again. And we have 47 ROMs in here. A lot of our free demos, partial games. Now, Mike's Gaming Gala has at least 2 live streams going through all these games and playing them and showing you what they look like and talking about them and giving his thoughts. Definitely should check out Mike's Gaming Gala for those 2 live streams. I think they were both live streams anyway. But you can go through here. There are a lot of them free that are just, like I said, works in progress, free demos. Some of them are full games. Then you've got everything from $5 to $15. I think that's the range. I think Hotel Bunny might be like $2. Should definitely check out Intellivision Revolution. I don't have the last few new ones yet. There's Pitfall 1. You have Fido in there. There are a lot of games that will be in here very shortly. So definitely keep an eye on that store. And then you also, I can't, let me refresh. I don't think he's put it in here yet or restocked it. No, he hasn't. So if you follow Cyber Carolina on eBay, there are a lot of digital, what I call digital physical games being sold. He has like, I think it looks like a PS5 game case, like a clear plastic thin game case. He does the box art in there. You get a manual, you get an overlay or two, and then the game and the files come on a USB stick, and he's taken the cart label and fit it on the USB stick. So you're basically getting a physical version that's digital, and you can use that for your flash carts, your emulators, or plug it right into the back of your Sprint, and you have everything you need to read the manual. And you don't want the manual police, especially if you're a YouTuber, you don't want the manual police leaving comments that, you know, you should have read the manual so you knew what you were doing when everyone's watching you play kind of stuff. So if you get this, there were 6 of them. I think I was able to grab all 6. But just a little side note, I don't really know what's going on with it. And I know others had the same issue. I was able to purchase one of them, Super Mario Brothers, on the app on my phone. The other 5, it said not available on the app. I'm like, I have never seen that. So I had to come up here on the computer before they sold out, ran up here, logged in, it let me, and I bought them. So if you have that same issue, get on a computer. I'm not sure if he's aware of that or not. Hopefully he gets that fixed, because a lot of us are on phones and the apps these days. So I think that's all I have for news this week. Let me catch up on chat, and then we'll move on to mail call. Too many windows open here, but I have everything right so far, and I can kind of, like I said, I leave it to where I can just see, so I can make sure if I see 2 mail call little graphics, I know that you're seeing the same thing I'm seeing. Let me try to catch up here. Let me find out where the heck I was. Oh, Intellivision Revolution in the chat. What's going on, Rev? Intellivision Frogger is great. I never thought it was bad. Mike likes other versions better, but oh, it really isn't, Rev. Doesn't feel right. I had that one as a kid. It's one of the few games that I can remember getting for Christmas. I think I got that and Atlantis the same time. Of course, it was my sister and I both, because anything like video games, it always came to both of us. Like I said, if Michael Hayes got in on Ice Trek Challenge, everyone will lose. Yes, we kind of knew that. Is Michelle releasing a calendar worthy of new segment, Casey? I highly doubt it, Tofu. I highly doubt it. But the right guy in here can answer that. Oh, he already did. I figured he did. IntelligentVision should fix it. If you guys send David Hartley a message, IntelligentVision, saying, hey, have you ever thought about doing an updated version of this game, and tell him why, he always will have those conversations. So at least I'm pretty sure he will. Yeah, Mike says definitely not, Tofu. PM you on Atari Age, Rev, when you get a chance, says Roger Matthews. If you're listening, Rev. Starchild 417, I think we may have to start calling you Sergeant Casey with your new haircut. If I don't cut it short within a few days, it'll be growing out again. I'll have the neck beard. I did like everything. The beard, the eyebrows, the hair, put product in it. I went all out on Valentine's Day. That's about as much as I do anymore. And I don't even do that too often. Sorry, I have a family unit time now. Have fun, y'all. CIR Geek, thanks for coming in. I appreciate whatever time you can give. Same thing happens to me all the time. Stop in, say hello for a while, and got something else I have to do. I've arrived. I've been following the Nancy. Oh, yeah. I haven't heard the latest, but early on, that I don't really know too much about it except for the very beginning. IR Geek gifted 10 memberships. I appreciate you. That means we're up to 142 members. Take care and have fun, y'all. See you soon. Everyone's saying bye to IR Geek. Skip through that. Joey Vibes. What's going on, Joey? Good to see you. Yeah, I haven't heard the latest, so I'm not even sure what you guys are talking about. Jesse, what's going on? The tower is also here now. Ivory Tower Collections. If you like retro consoles and you want to get them upgraded, not modded, but upgraded, Jesse is one of the best. He's done pretty much everything that I've had done, and eventually I'll have a few more to send his way, as well as getting a few more Intellivision. Hopefully. I know with certain things going on, some of the parts are getting very, very expensive. Yeah, Roger says same thing happened to him. Tried getting Pac-Man, but wouldn't let me. Then it got pulled. All the stuff sold really quick. He's already restocked it multiple times. I tried to keep on it and let people know. So if you're ever looking for something, leave a comment, and I will, try to reach out to you saying, hey, they're posted. Hurry up and go grab it. Made it to my mom's house in Phoenix. Happy to say Poe, Mike, or Phil's cars aren't in the driveway. They're not. They saw you coming, Bart, and they all left. I heard they were all there. That must have been an eBay problem. Yeah, it was the weirdest thing, Rev. I've never seen that, but that's all it was. It would not let someone on the app buy those saves, except for Super Mario Brothers. But, of course, I ran up here to try it on a computer when it said the app thing. I put on pants for Valentine's Day to be fancy. I'm glad you put in some effort, Mike. I really am. Obsidian Contraption, good to see you here. Yeah, I got out of there in time, Bart. Sorry, Casey, you can polish a turd, but in the end, it's still a turd. Rev agrees with me. I love Frogger. Y'all smoking crack. It's not like Pac-Man on the 2600, Phil. Come on now. It's not that bad. Cajanox. It's David Pelker or Tom Summerfield here. The mother, yes. So still missing. My gosh, I thought she would have been found. I haven't heard anything. I don't watch the news a whole lot, to be honest, but I do see some things like that. I love Frogger as well, just not Intellivision Frogger. I mean, you don't love it, but it's not horrible. Oh, the running man. Evening, Casey. Brian F., good to see you. Roger, if you're still here, he does not see a PM. Rep does not see a PM from you. I know. Oh, that. I wasn't talking about Pac-Man, Casey, or Frogger, for that matter. I was talking about you getting all dolled up for Valentine's Day. I said I did the best I could. I didn't say that I looked good. I just said I did the best I could. I showed a little bit of effort. And let me tell you, it paid off. That's all I'm going to say. It paid off. All right. So what do we have next? Mail call. We're going to do that one last because I got Ben's package in my hands. And it's a cool package. So what is it? The Game Station Go. There was a few people. Poe was one of them. And oh my gosh, I can't remember the other person that told me about it. They had a sale. I was waiting for some kind of decent sale. I picked it up. And now I also grabbed this cool looking controller to use on it. I hope it has a D-pad, a thumbstick, a roller ball. I think that's a spinner, maybe, not a thumbstick. And then it has a keypad. So very cool. I think I definitely was interested, and I want to try that out soon. It takes me a while to use stuff like this, but all right. Next up, from Rick of the Intellivision podcast. I think we talked about these like a year or two ago. These are dance mats for the Xbox. He said he had them. He was going to bring them. But when we go to PRGE, there's not a lot of room for the guys that fly in. And he wasn't able to bring them. So I paid for shipping and got 2 of them sent to me. Somewhere, I think I have a different one. I have a different one out there in the shop. I'll have to see what it is. Let me catch up here. Frogger is so bad that it killed me and everyone I loved. Lathe. I had a similar experience. I could not find the items on the app. Yeah, I think everyone did. Everyone I talked to, that's why I was letting them know, hey, if you have that issue, you're trying to get them, go to a computer because that'll let you buy them. Just kidding. I like Frogger. Well, I'm glad you do because maybe I'm not saying it's the best version, but I don't think it's a bad one either. I like it. And I played it a lot as a kid. I'm decent at it. I'm not Mike's Gaming Gala level at it, but I can play it. If you Space Intruders, if you search itch.io Space Intruders in Google, it will show you the link. That's how I found it. So you definitely want to do that and just download it. There was another one too, Snatch, same thing. Jesse says, my wife and I did the easy thing for dinner on Valentine's. We ordered it online and then went and picked it up since we knew every place on Saturday would be crazy busy. I'm not like from LA, San Francisco. I live out in the country in the Central Valley of California, but the town that is starts right next to me down here, like about half a mile, is it's a decent size, top 100 in the United States. It's not small. It's not humongous. It's not like a big city, but there's a lot of people and holidays and things like that are quite busy. So my wife and I, we're also at the mercy of, if we want to go alone, my parents often will take the kids, and they did. So we opted to go out to a nice lunch, and then she picked the movie. We watched Crime 101. I guess I should have talked about this earlier. I kind of forgot. Not about that we went, but to add it in. And it was a pretty good movie. We both liked it. We got the fancy recliners, the laid all the way down. I was actually surprised she didn't fall asleep. I told her when she got out, she was like, actually, I dozed off twice. When we watch one at home, almost every single time she's out like a light. Oh, at the end, we start moving around and she'll wake up and I go, what'd you think? And she just gives me the look like, I was sleeping. Yeah, I think it's a really cool controller. I've heard mixed things, but I'm looking forward to trying it out. That's for sure. Very cool controller. There's all the Frogger stuff right there. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Joey says, Megantron, you've been summoned. Nobody summons Megantron. Got to jump. The news is over. Mike's got to jump. We'll watch the rest back. Thanks for coming in, Mike. Appreciate you. I wish that GSG controller would work with RetroPie. Oh, yes. I would love that. Someone's got to be able to do something. You have nothing to fear. I have already crushed Optimus Prime with my bare hands. Rev, he resent that PM. I took Rhonda out to get chicken wings, but the only action I got was when I got stuck, when I stuck my finger through the toilet paper. Phil. Why should I? What's in it for me? Going back and forth here. Galvintron has entered the chat. How far am I behind? Oh, not too far. I'll provide you with a new body and new army to lead. All right, so now we're up to Ben's package. Ben of Play On. So he reached out. I made sure this was okay to show because for all the people that have been testing things and working with Ben and Play On and doing a lot of YouTube videos, they got a special gift. Not everyone's are the exact same, but they're all really, really close. So I have two versions here, and I hope you guys can appreciate both of them. Special versions that are supposed to be close to the Sears unit, something different. And it says Casey the Intellivision Gamer on top. And these are, I believe these are the updated controllers like you're going to see in the new consoles. And then I have this other one, Corey, the Intellivision Gamer. I already sent a PM to John, Gen X Grown Up, and we got a laugh out of this one. How far Corey has come. It's in a nice box. Now, I also have charge cables, and then I have these nice new little dongles that I can put into a computer and do some testing and emulation with the controllers. I know these are going to be available soon, and I'm looking forward to testing them. I have some other stuff that'll be coming, and I'm really looking forward to showing you guys that stuff once he gets around to shipping it. But that's going to do it for mail call. Nothing fancy, but the cool package from Ben. I'm looking forward to trying those. I haven't tried the new controllers yet. I honestly don't know. I'm guessing Atari, but who knows what people can do. I mean, people can do amazing things. Yes, Savitor. Starscream, oh, how it pains me to do this. Yes, Savitor, the controller is still flat in the back, but there are people making things, or you can download the files to make your own if you have a 3D printer, and you can buy Caleb Baby Widgets. He has something that gives you that side feel. Charles Dysert, I hope I'm saying that right. He has free files you can print. He sent me some. I showed him a few weeks ago, I think, and they all work. It's a little bit different to hold, but personally, I got used to the flat. There's only a few games that it still gets me a little bit, and then I just adjust my hand, and I'm fine. But if you want that back, there is a way. I found fan art where, back to Transformers. One of my good friends here locally, he just sent me a picture. He's a huge Transformers collector, loves everything about it. He's getting into bowling, and he went and got, it's a nice bowling ball, had it all drilled fingertip, but it's a Transformers ball. And that reminded me of that. I think it was yesterday he was sending me pictures of it. I do wonder how some of these people play intelligent television. I've tried them, Casey. Uh-oh. I've tried them, Casey. That's all we get? I'm assuming they're the updated ones, but I'm pretty sure. About to toss his body out the door. My name screams Transformers the movie quotes, Casey. the Sears style. I don't think those are going to be available anywhere. Those were a special gift to certain people. I know only a handful of people got them. They might be. I could be wrong on that, but I'm very happy to have them. I do appreciate it, Ben. And I can't wait till you guys see DJC's because he has one that's a little bit different. Oh. DJC says they are updated and I have played them with Fast Miss Pac-Man. I'm looking forward to watching that, sir. And I'm looking forward to everyone seeing your second controller because I think that's pretty damn cool, sir. Homebrew Highlight. Oh man, I didn't get it out. I knew there was something I forgot. As soon as I hit Homebrew Highlight, I'm like, oh boy. Let me pop it out here. Very fun game. What the heck? There's bubble wrap in here. I've never been in here. What the heck? There's 2 labels in here. That's weird. So this week, I had it up here. Give me a second. Homebrew Highlight. Shark 2. This is an IntelligentVision game. Physicals are almost always released by Intellivision Revolution. Intellivision Collector has released at least one now as well. This is an update version of Shark. Very fun. Here is the full color manual. I think the overlays are in here. Here is the overlay. And the cart. This is a recycled cart. And I'll show you a little bit of gameplay, but I'm going to show you with the ROM on the Sprint because I don't have the original console hooked up at the moment. Everything has been Sprint for a while. Let me switch over here. So this is pretty much everything you see right here is a $15 package from David Harley of IntelligentVision. And it's like 37 or 8 games with all the Sprint files ready to go. Highly recommend it. Intellivision.us. Go this way for Shark 2. I need to get a box for my Super Chef BT. I have one. I just haven't added in the artwork. Here we go. There is the overlay. You can see the screenshots there. Your goal is to earn as many points as possible while staying alive. Swimming in the ocean with you are other fish of various sizes: lobsters, crabs, jellyfish, kraken, pufferfish, orca, electric eel, and a very fast shark. Mr. Poestyle's here. Just popping in, was making a video. Thanks for the heads up over the weekend. I bought the Intellivision USB stick from Rev's eBay. So stoked. I already have the cartridge, was waiting for this. Yeah, me too. I've known these were coming for quite a while. And I personally consider these physical games, not just getting the ROM. So I have to buy them all. So however many he makes, I'm going to get them and stick them on the shelf. I'm glad you were able to pick that up. Now, were you able to use the app or did you have to use the computer? Because I had to use the computer with everything except for one. Pine Soul, thanks for being here and thanks for continuing to watch. Catching up tomorrow. Appreciate it. Have a good night. Sleep well. Yeah, Pitfall 3. I love all Pitfalls. Pitfall 3 is good as well. It looks nice on the shelf over here. Rev was right. Rev said he made Pitfall 1 because he had Pitfall 2 and 3 and he wanted to have the set. And where is it here? I don't think you're going to be able to see it, but let's try really quick. You can see it right here. I can't do this. Right here. Pitfall 1, 2, and 3. And he was right. It does look really nice on the shelf. All right, so let's play a little bit. We'll just do a minute. That's enough. So obviously the gameplay is really close. You pick how many minutes. The actual gameplay, it's still shark. Got the first shark. Someone who's really good at this is the Intellivision dude. I think he's the best player I know for shark. I've given a run for his money a few times, but I might have even beat him one time. But my money would be on him. I do all right as long as I don't lose this. Once I go small again. So we got 3 seconds. And I think you play until you die, right? I can't remember if I can even touch those. And the best thing about this is you can do 2-player. So David Harley actually made this years ago so he could play with his daughter. So you cannot touch those. I didn't think you could. So Shark 2 exists because David wanted to play that, make some changes and be able to play the game with his daughter, who was quite young at the time. Oops, left the comment up. Sorry about that, guys. Oh, yes. I like Tron too. We have quite a few games on Intellivision, including Adventures of Tron, which I like Tron Deadly Discs, Deadlier Discs, the homebrew from David Harley. And I also like Adventures of Tron, which was a straight, pretty much port from the Atari version. It's simple, but man, I like it. The movies I like watching the movies too. I'm not like a Tron nut or anything, but I like them. Don't worry, there will be more. He has a lot of these guys. He just puts so many on at a time. They're up and they sell out fast. And now everyone's watching because everyone knows they're there. I would love to get a license to do online retro games, kind of like NVIDIA, GeForce now, but with these kind of games. Oh, that'd be sweet. Phil says, Poe, your mom says hi. On the other channels, there's a lot of mom jokes going around. Holy shnikes, you can load ROMs on the Sprint just in television games or other ROMs as well. Yes, you can load everything. Well, not all different consoles, but there's people doing it. I only have Intellivision on mine. A JAWS port would be cool on Intellivision. I don't think I've seen that or heard about it or anything. I also got my Nintendo Switch Virtual Boy. Oh, I didn't order that from Nintendo today. I'm a sucker, LOL. It is 1-to-1 with the original, though. Pretty cool to have in the collection. I've seen it. I've seen it compared to the original. I didn't have the original. That's one thing I've never had. Little Mermaid, LOL. I was hooked on the NES game. Have you tried the Intellivision version? I know that's not the same thing, but we do have a mermaid game. I love the graphics on this game. Shark. I'm assuming you're talking about. I really like Shark. Unless you're talking about the mermaid one. All right, so now we're going to do the ROM package giveaway, guys. So let me get it to the right page here. Uh-oh, Eric heard. Technical difficulties. Come on now. Start collecting. Oh, you got to be kidding me. Let me see over here if it... I don't know why that would have some kind of error like that. It says only 22 entries. I know there's more than 22 people that have... If you haven't commented in a while, guys, comment right now if you're listening, because I don't really know what happened. It said there was an error, and now it's only showing 22 people entered. I can't see that being right. I mean, I know people are putting lots of different comments, but if you're listening and you haven't commented in a while, send anything. You can just say hi again, whatever you want to do. And I'll give you guys a minute here, and then we will do the drawing. I don't know what it does, but it's showing 22 people in here right now. What kind of error? I guess it's possible with like 30 to 50 something people in here and not everyone comments. But if you want to be sure you're in, I don't like, maybe it shows them all. I don't like how it doesn't show like who's in. I love the wheel where you can see your name was there. But like I said, there's no way that I can put in, you know, like I was doing 60 names on that wheel. It takes forever. Now, maybe if I like did one from Facebook and you had to leave your name and I had it all ready to go, that would work. That's an idea too. All right, give you guys another minute here. Leave a comment if you haven't. And we're going to do that ROM giveaway. And this is for Keystone Cops from Brian's Man Cave. My voice is starting to go. All right, I'm not seeing anything. Let's go ahead and see what this does. So this is for, oh, there goes a whole bunch. I'm going to give it a second. It just jumped like a whole bunch. Maybe it was reloading them because I only saw a few people. Ah, here we go. A bunch of comments, people making sure. So that did work. All you guys that just commented, I think you all got back in. Squirrel. So that makes me wonder, how reliable is it? Because I had it all set up and tracking, and then I go to it and it says error, and I had to log in again, and then all the it should go back the whole stream and check them. Refresh, hi again. That's what your mom said, Poe. Mr. Poe, you're in for life. I'd like some Keystone. Are you talking about the beer, sir? Because I'm pretty sure you are. Darth Swede, Casey's the boss. I am the top bowler. If you would like to come on the show and have a little match, I would love to do that. I would be totally down for, we could come on to the show, do like a, 5-10 minutes, bowl a game or 2, 3, whatever you want to do, and use that for the head-to-head. I do that now and then on the show, and that would be fun. I do love playing Striker. A video game I would love to get sucked into Tron Deadly Discs. So if you're going to play on the Sprint, if you guys didn't see last week, you want to have dual action set up. And I can help you do that if you can't figure it out. You have to have a keyboard file put in the main, the main area of your USB stick. And then you have to add a line to the game's JSON file saying to load said keyboard hack. And what it does, it lets you run and shoot at the same time without stopping, pausing, anything. And while it's great on all the games that you need it, Tron Deadly Discs gives you the biggest advantage because you can just run and dodge everywhere and just shoot without any hesitation. By far, that's the biggest gain for doing that keyboard hack on the Sprint is Tron Deadly Discs. And Deadlier Discs, it's going to work the same thing. That game, the reward factor is great doing the run and gun. All right, let me hit refresh and hope that doesn't screw it up. What the heck? So it did it again. The first time I didn't hit refresh, but now it said 33, I think, and now there's 27. My gosh. This is too unreliable. All right, so let's check the poll while we wait, guys. If you want to be sure you're in there, I'm sorry, I have no clue what this thing is doing. Throw another comment. There's Chris with Squirrel. Throw another comment if you're in here right now, just to be sure. Here, hi, still lurking. Enter again for the 4th time. I'm sorry, guys, but this is the first time I've ever tried this, and I just want to make sure that whoever's in here is going to be in there. Yeah, I'll be typing again because I don't know. This kind of sucks. I don't know, DJC, but it should be a little better than this. I'll give you guys a quick second. And where was I? We'll go over the poll results. So, thoughts on me adding in other Gen 2 gaming news, just a small section. That is the chat poll for this week. 44% saying, sure, let's do it. 29% saying, try it out and see how it goes. And 27% saying, no, just stick to Intellivision. So, again, what I'm talking about, guys, is just like one little part of the news where I put, hey, guys, they're having the Atari Age Homebrew Awards. If you're into that, Atari Homebrews, make sure you go vote. Stuff like that. Hey, Champ Games is releasing their new game. Audacity Games, the original Activision guys. David Crane, Gary and Dan Kitchen. Great guys. They've got it. They release a game every so often. Not very often. Throw it up there and just throw them a little bit. A lot of us do a lot of Gen 2 gaming, and I just think big things or noteworthy things or something cool that comes up would be fun to have a couple minute, a minute or two section in the news. And I was just curious what you guys would think of that. All right. I'm still in. Everyone's still here. And it's still, I'm going to give it a second, guys, because all those comments, it's still saying 27. So last time, after a while, it just kind of jumped like 10 people once everyone started commenting. So I'm going to give it a quick second here. I just want to make sure that everyone in here has a chance and doesn't get burned. Me too, DJC. Oop, I'm in the wrong window trying to highlight comments. I was over in the YouTube live stream area where the poll is. So let me scroll back up to this comment. Oh my gosh, I left that on for a long time, didn't I? Oh, hide current comment. That works. You don't even have to find it anymore. That's probably been there. All right. I'm going to give it a quick second here. So we're going to go over. We're going to hit draw. I'm assuming you guys just were all in here that were commenting again. Let's see what it does. So this is for a ROM package, digital ROM package from Brian's Man Cave, Keystone Cops. Here we go. Oh, it's going through them all. Kind of does a little spin thing. Johnny M196. And look, in here, 26 entries. And it just said 27 when I clicked the thing. I wish it also had settings like 10 seconds to spin around or a minute. And maybe like where you could see everyone that was in there kind of a thing. So people know. I mean, obviously, if you see your little name pop up, but I wish it was a little bit different. But it is, I can't spend 30 minutes typing in names. I'll tell you that. So let me screenshot that. All right. So Johnny M196, you are a winner for a digital ROM package. Reach out to me. Check the description. You can email me. You can send me a message. Wherever you can find me, send me a message, and I'll get that sent to you. Send me your email. Tell me it's you, and send me your email you want it sent to, and I'll get it over to you. Oh, I almost forgot. So this is kind of a cool little bit of news. Right before I went live, get back to the right screen, we hit 1,800 subscribers. How cool is that? Because at PRGE, I was in the 900 range. All the sprint content and all the growth that I saw from that, and then just steady the last few months, I've pretty much doubled in size since October, mid-October. So that is very cool to see. I really do appreciate all the support, guys. The more views we get out there on Intellivision stuff, there's only a handful of us that do Intellivision content, and it's great to see. And again, guys, I really do appreciate all the support. What did I miss here? Well, PMU tomorrow. I have to go to bed now for work early tomorrow. I get up at 5:45, but I'm probably not in your time zone because it's 6 o'clock here. Congrats. Art emailed me and said, congrats. He's unsubbing because 1,800 is dumb. Art Big Fall. And that happens a lot, guys. So, you know what's weird is I didn't silence my phone, and my phone normally goes off 24/7, and it hasn't. You know what? But I've got messages on here. Let me go look and see if someone unsubbed, because someone always does. 1801. I went up one. So a lot of the times when YouTubers do that, they right live on the thing, and then someone will unsub on an alt account just to make it go under. Art might have did it too. All right, so what do we got here? We did the giveaway. How cool is this next thing? Is this okay? I got to go back here. So I'm on Intellivision's digital fanzine. He did do a few magazines, and now he's just switched to, and I did that. That was wrong. Pop it up. He switched to just doing a bunch of cool content. And what I want to show you guys is something that I thought was really cool. And since I've heard that it may be happening, a hack of Night Stalker. And if you haven't seen it, check this out. Dragon Stalker, a mix of Advanced Dungeons and Dragons Cloudy Mountain and Night Stalker. So you got all the I would imagine all the sounds and the bad guys kind of, I guess it would just be a hack, and you could play Night Stalker in the Cloudy Mountain universe. I think it would be great. I think if it's done right, that would be a lot of fun to have those sounds and to have all those other guys in there. If you love both games, it's always cool. I love seeing stuff like this. So definitely let's keep a lookout. Look at that, 158 likes, 27 comments. There I am. I like that idea. I mean, I would play that. I would buy that. So we'll keep an eye on that and see what happens with that. What else we got here? So on the 125, I have a lot of playlists on my channel, one of which is homebrew gameplay videos. Nothing, no mic, no cam, nothing fancy, just, you know, somewhere between like 4 to 10 minutes of gameplay. You can check out the game. They're designed for people that, you know, just want to see how a game plays, what it looks like. And I keep them all on a playlist. And I have the original 125 in one. I have homebrew games in one. And I believe I'm 100 and something for original 125 games. Now, once that's done, that's done. And it'll just be a resource for people to check out. And homebrews, that's going to be ongoing. I mean, I'm somewhere, I don't know, 80, maybe 90-ish range on homebrews. So that one I've added. The last 3 that I've done are opcode games. And I have this coming. This last Friday was Exerion, and this Friday is going to be the Goonies. And then that'll be the final 3 games, because the first one was Naughty Boy a couple weeks ago. Those go live Friday about 3 a.m. Eastern, 6 a.m. Pacific. If you are a channel member, you get access to those as soon as I upload them, and you can check them out early. Let's go check that poll one last time. So we now have 56 votes. It's still about the same. 43% saying, sure, let's do it. And 29% saying, no, just stick to Intellivision. And 29% saying, try it out and see how it goes. About what I thought. I thought that was going to be a mix. But really, if you add try it out and see how it goes and sure, let's do it, you know, you've got like 72%. What? That doesn't add up. 29%, 29%, and 43%. I'm like, wait a minute here. All right, so let's go ahead and end that. Those are good numbers there. It'll throw it in there. I might forget later at the end. Catch up on chat here. I've been streaming Intellivision. Love streaming. It's a lot of fun, and it's a good way to play the games, get other people out there looking at it. I get up at 4:30 a.m. Eastern time. Woo! That's early. That's like an hour for my own time zone. That's like an hour 15 earlier than I get up. I get up within 15 minutes of that time automatically without, I mean, I set an alarm just to be sure, but 7 days a week, I'm up by 6 a.m. automatically. I can't sleep in ever. Textical, what's going on? Good to see you. I'd absolutely play that. Yes, yes. I am working on your mom, stalker. Oh. I'd buy that for $1. That's an old one. An old one. I can't remember the name of the movie. Is it RoboCop? 8-bit widgets, what's going on, Caleb? Good to see you. I can see the guy's face with the glasses and everything. I'd buy that for $1, and starts laughing. Yeah, for sure. Neat mashup idea. Miss Dragon Stalker. For those who know all the awesome stuff David's ROM hack. Yeah. Imagine more maps too. Yes. That's Miss Night Stalker. That's why I love it. And I love seeing how many bullets you have left. The counting, though, is kind of neat too, where you have to try to remember to count, and sometimes you're off because you got distracted. Oh, you must be right. Type my name. I like that. All right. Where are we at here? YouTuber, speaking of the playlist, I have the YouTube video highlight playlist, and I added 4 videos this week. I added John Hancock's Kangaroo highlight video talking about Brian's Man Cave's version, among others. I added a 1983 Intellivision commercial. Brian has a video where he was chatting and discussing about the Sprint and good and bad, and about digital files and games, and complete in box CIB stuff. So check that out. Also, Mike's Gaming Gala, he did a Valentine's Day stream where he, like I talked about earlier, one of them, he was playing Intellivision Revolution games from his digital store. So those 4 are in the YouTuber video highlight playlist, and everything I've ever added to that is always there. It's full of stuff from other YouTubers, not myself. Just trying to add a little, add some eyes on other videos that I think you guys as Intellivision fans would like. Scroll through it when you have some time and check some of it out. Leave comments, hit the likes, support these guys doing Intellivision content. I'd appreciate it. I know they'd appreciate it. YouTuber highlight. Let me make sure I've got this. Do I have it here? All right, I do. So again, I've talked about Retro Marbs a few different times. He's really trying. Let's hit a refresh here. He's trying to get to 1,000 subs. He's gained 1 and just a little bit here. He's 24 left to go. He's doing a lot of Intellivision content. He's got the Sprint 45. He did a 5-part series, and he has shorts and videos on all the games. So definitely check out his channel. He does really high-end content. He's new to the retro stuff. He's a big Xbox guy. He loves retro. He does it. But on YouTube, he's fairly new. And he is trying to get to 1,000 subs. If we can help him get there, that would be awesome. Those of you that don't know, that's you're fully monetized. So get to 4,000 watch hours and have 1,000 subscribers, and you're fully monetized. It'll open up a lot of doors for him. So I'd appreciate it. He would appreciate it if you check him out and give him a sub. All right, so now we're going to get into Intelligent Vision games. And to do that, I'm going to switch over here. Let me switch out back. So I don't have final artwork yet. I'm still working on my own build, but I did put one of my favorite games that David's done, and that's Home Run Super Pro Baseball. Can't see the little sticker there, but it's under the Intelligent Vision. David's done several baseball games. The original baseball game is my game. I mean, I made it. I mean, it's my game. I am good at it. I love it. I do love all these other versions too. There's so much more included and higher speeds and just so many options. It's amazing. It's the best baseball game. I mean, it really is for Gen 2. So that's my folder art. And then we're just going to go through, and these are all the games that I have currently loaded. I do have a few more, but most of these, what you're going to see in here, are part of the $15 package that David Harley is selling, with all of the ROMs, all of the Sprint artwork ready to go, drag and drop over. I checked it with the Sprint game manager. Everything was correct. So we're just going to go through his games, and then we're going to hit my top 5, and we're going to do a little bit of gameplay for each one. So you got Adventures of Tron, which is the port from the 2600 version M Network game. I actually really like that game. In fact, I like it so much, I'm going to show it to you guys really quick, just in case you've never seen it. This did come to us as a homebrew. I appreciate you guys. He will too. I would really love to help him get over 1,000. So what you got to do here is you got to collect the bits from each row and then climb up to the next layer. And you have to cross over the beam to be able to go up. Oh boy. Oh no. You can drop back down, but I'm going to get hit anyway. And there's a lot of different things. It gets harder and harder. I think I've been up to like level 6, maybe 7. I can't remember for sure. But you start back at the bottom and there they go. So I'm going to drop. I'm going to jump over to the other side. There's not a lot to it, but man, it's not easy. You got the Tron Solar Sailor. You can take a ride on that. Sometimes it helps you. Sometimes it screws me up. All right, so now I'm to the top here. Probably they're going to come out right any second. There they are. So I'm going to try to get them both, and I did. So now that beam opens up in the middle. You can hit it from any level. Move on to the next level. So there it is. I really like that game, so I wanted to show you guys. I'm going to use side button and 5 to go back out to the menu. And we'll move on showing you the rest of the games. I might as well leave the cam on. You can see it there. Let's catch up on chat real quick. Everyone's saying that they posted in. 3:45 Eastern here. Poe gets up. Man, Poe, we have guys at work that do that all the time. They go in at 3. So they get up at least 2, sometimes earlier, working those 12-hour shifts because we start at 7 normal time. I'm like, screw that. Because sometimes I don't even go to bed till 12 to 1. I'm not getting up at 2. 4 hours sleep. That's crazy. Whoo. Give me 1 second here, guys. Sorry about that. They're getting quite unruly downstairs. I don't know that that's ever happened. I think the kids are arguing with my wife, and they're getting a little loud. They're getting older. Like one's teenager and one pretty much going on 30. She's only 10. Michelle's Gaming Gala. I missed what that was. Subscribed. Good evening. What's up, Cranable? Good to see you. Retro Bliss says subbed. Yes. That's awesome. Anthony, what's going on? Are you having a giveaway tonight? I still have an extra ROM. If a way to get that on your giveaway too, we can do it. We can do the same way I did one earlier. If you would like me to do that, I did see that on Mike's Gaming Gala. Which one was it again? And then we can do that right now. And then when they reach out to me, you can reach out to me and get a message, or you can send it to me and I'll send it out. Whatever you want to do. I'd be happy to give it away. What I can do is open up the chat thing again, and everyone that's commented in here, it'll spin them through and pick a winner for us. Now I feel lazy getting up at 7 Eastern time. I start work at 7, but that is normal for a lot of people. So I get up 5:45 pretty much 7 days a week. Pitfall 1, Forbidden Jungle. That is a great game. All right, so I can give it away. You just say the word, and I'll do that. Giveaway tool. Let me see. Draw again. I click draw again. We got 29 people. If you say the word, I will do it. The word. Well, you can't give me the word. Anthony has to give me the word. Getting up too early to code. Woo. And I don't like sleep. I like sometimes, like when I'm sick and I take medication, or the family likes to sleep in. And I'll lay in bed on my phone sometimes for a half hour or maybe even an hour, occasionally on a weekend, even longer. And I hate that because I feel all weird. If I get up too early, I'll feel weird. I like same sleep pattern, same eat times. All right, Anthony. So we're going to give away Pitfall 1, guys. Pitfall 1. Let me get over so you guys can see this. I'm just going to simply hit draw again. Who's going to win the ROM package? Pitfall 1 from Intellivision Revolution. Something awry. Winner, winner. Let me do the screenshot there. Congrats to Something Awry. Are you still in chat? I don't think I've seen that name, but I could be wrong. I missed it if I did. If they were, I mean. Something awry. Comment right now if you're still here. If not, I'll try to tag you. There, yes. You are here. Anthony, how do you want to do it? Do you want to send it to me, or do you want to just, you guys can figure out emails or something and you can do it that way? Whatever you need me to do, I'm happy to help. Congrats. That is an awesome package. For those of you who don't know what it is, Intellivision Revolution Pitfall 1. It has, I think, 7 games. It has original Pitfall, 2 versions, one where you can't die, one where there's no timer counting down, and you're invincible. Then you have 3 versions of Robot Rubble, 2 prototypes, 1 full version, and then you have a brand new Endless Runner, and that's a lot of fun too. All right, so in the description of the video, you'll find my email. Just send it to me and find me somewhere and send me a PM on anything Intellivision Gamer, and then I will make sure that I get it to the right person, and then I'll send an email, and I can CC you in it as well, so you can see that it went out. Sean, the gaming one. Give me a second. I'll pop it in here. It's in the description, and I only use it for this, so, but let me make sure I give you the right one. INTVgamer@gmail.com. So this is the one that I post in the links or in every description. There it is. If anyone ever wishes to contact me about something, you can use that. All right. I don't know. That's like the only platform I've never really been on. Twitter, X, now X. It's like I was on it once, never used it, and I'm not on it right now. They kicked me off for inactivity or something. I try to follow just a few people to get information. Sometimes people post on X before you see it anywhere else in the retro gaming world, and I was going to follow a few people, but I still haven't made an account. All right, let's switch back over. Thank you, Anthony. Appreciate it. I am sure that where to go here? Something Awry really appreciates the ROM package as well. That's very nice of you. All right, let's get back into this. Gameplay with Cam. So we've got Adventures of Tron. We've got Battlestar Galactica Space Battle, which is like the original Space Battle, but on steroids. I absolutely grew up loving Space Battle. This version is my absolute favorite. Funny story, it was one of the last homebrew games that I could find. I think baseball is one of the absolute last ones, but it took me a long time to find this one. This one's hard to get physical. Then we've got Beauty and the Beast Pro. We've got Choplifter, which was an unfinished game. I don't know if he just put it out or if he finished. I think he finished it. Fun game. Then fairly new. This was 2025 release. Star Wars Death Star Strike. Took Star Strike and made it a fun game and gave us some different graphics and different gameplay. You've got Donkey Kong. 2025, you got the Dreadnought Return. If you like shooters, and I do, I love them. This is a fun game. Fight for the Cup. I've never really played hockey games, but I know this is a good one. Illusions, which was an unreleased game from, I think it was Intellivision Corporation, INTV Corp. King of the Mountain, same thing. Unreleased game, I believe. Super Pro King of the Mountain was David's updated version to King of the Mountain. You got Lock and Chase, Revenge of Lupin, Intellivision Collector, release that in physical. Mind Strike. Mine Hunter, one of the early homebrews. This says 2022, but that is not right. Miss Night Stalker, fun game. Let's load that one up real quick. So whenever you load it up in the title screen and you push, 1 is classic, you push the buttons, 2 is barn burner, 3 is peekaboo. Man, I can't get that. 4 is flush them out. 5 is, what the heck? Precipitous. I can't even say that word. And cornered. Squared Off, Rangry Wrath, Shoot and Scoot. And one is Classic. So you have a lot of different layouts. Let's just load up one really quick. This was 2014. So you got different layouts. The cool thing about this is you got Pink Robot, you got the lady, the spiders. Put the webs as they run around. So if you don't kill that spider, it's going to put webs all over. So let me show you run and gun. So I'm running. I just shot behind me. Never hiccup. Stopped. Nothing. Uh-oh. So very cool there. Oh, right when I died. Very cool version, Miss Night Stalker. Miss Pac-Man, you want to go in the options? You want to put it on really fast? It's the best way to play, in my opinion. Mystic Castle, that's Thunder Castle. He redid it. I don't play Thunder Castle anymore. This version is better balanced. I love this version. If I play it, I'm going to play Mystic Castle. Let me get back to where I can see the comments here. Yeah, winner, winner, chicken dinner. You mentioned this collection is a bundle. Yes, so Intellivision.us, if you head on over there and you have his Sprint bundle, it's like 37 or 38 games, and it comes all Sprint ready. It's one big file, $15, everything ready to go, whether you're playing on your, flash carts, emulators, or the Sprint, everything's ready to go. Yes, yes. You'll have fun with that one, too. Got Bizarre. What's going on? Putting the Running Man. King of the Mountain is a unique game. I need to learn how to play that one. All right. I sent it to you, Intellivision Gamer. I appreciate that. So something awry. Send me an email, that same one, and then I will forward you the extra copy that Anthony so kindly gave away to one of my viewers. Yeah, I got it right away. I mean, I already had them all, but I got it right away. One, to support David. Two, to check it out and to show it off and help support him. David does a lot of ROM hacks, and it's a great package. Yes, you can play these on an LTO as well. Mr. Bassman, blobbity blob blob. I hope DJC's here to hear that. One of these days, you need to let me know when you're for sure going to be here, and I'll play Blob just for you, sir. All right, so you got Pinball 2. Rock'em Sock'em, Super Pro Boxing, Rocky and Bullwinkle. That was an unreleased game. Same game in Robots. I believe that started as an unreleased game. This is the voice version. Scarfinger was an unreleased game. This is an update version of Scooby-Doo's Maze Chase. It's a controller version, I believe. Shark 2, which was also the Homebrew Highlight tonight. Very fun game. Highly recommend this one as well. I can't recommend this $15 package enough. You'll get everything in one package, all the Sprint files ready to go. David went all out for that one. Here is Space Can't. You can read the real word yourself there. It takes Astro Smash, and this was an office joke. This started way back in the Mattel days, and it's cool that we eventually get things like this. Space Invaders. It's a cross between two games merged into one, and it is very fun. You have a lot of options. Space Patrol 2007, one of the first homebrew games, and I can tell you this still holds up to today's standards. This game is amazing. There's I think there's 4 different locations, 2 different skill levels in each one. Very well game done by Joe Zabisiak. Left turn only. Still love playing this. Spine of the Bee, I believe this was an unfinished game as well. Stonix, another one, 2004. One of the very, very early games. Still an amazing looking, sounding, and playing game. I do have a few spinner controllers that I like to use on that one. It's not native spinner support, but it is still a lot better to play. And Striker Super Pro Bowling, the 2020. I couldn't see it. Which version was that? Almost said 22. There is a 2024 version, and in the league last year, we got a 25 version, which made it a lot harder to get strikes. My only one I need box art for, and I have it. I haven't loaded it. I should have did that before I went live. Super Chef BT, my favorite version of Burger Time. I think it's 69 levels. The first one's always the first one from the original game, and then it's random levels after that. Never the same game twice. Then you have the brand new version, Super Chef BT. Now, this one is not concluded in this package. This is all the games from the package, and then also some of them that I have. But this one is one that I bought. It's one of his new ones. Most of his games are free now. He charges for a while, and then they're free. Super NFL football. I still need to get into this one and play a little bit. I love playing the original NFL football as a kid. This one's a lot of fun too. If you liked auto racing, this is the better version by far. It's Super Pro Auto Racing Ford versus Ferrari. Super Pro Bump and Jump. Super Pro Gammon. I learned how to play backgammon, oh man, about, almost 20 years ago now. And I've lost it. I would pick it up quick again, but I would need some instruction. This one I just played recently, Super Pro Mountain Madness. This is an updated version from David. I do like it. The original game's really good too, but this does make some cool changes. Super Pro Tennis. Of course, I'm partial to this one, Super Pro Horse Racing. This artwork, I can't remember if this artwork was done by Digital Fanzine or if someone else did it. World Series Major League Baseball controller version. Tag Along Todd. The Jetsons Ways with Words. This is an amazing game too. Deadlier Discs. Tron Rebooted. If you are good at Tron Deadly Discs, the original version, you can play for a long time. It's like playing Astro Smash. This version, you cannot last anywhere near as long as the original version. It's got the dark screen, which I like. It's a really good game. And I've got Run and Gun hooked up on this one, set up on this one as well. Then you've got Tron Mazatron Reloaded. Yogi's Frustration. This was an unreleased game, and that's going to round them out. So let me catch up on chat. And then we'll get into my top 5 here, and I'll show a little bit of gameplay for each one. Chuck did see it. He heard it, and then he probably looked. I challenge you to a head-to-head on Blob, DJC, for Mr. Bassman. He deserves it. He's always watching us. King of the Mountain, you really need to read the instructions, Casey. Believe me, Sean, I will, especially if I'm playing it on YouTube. Because the manual police have already left, but he will find you. When you don't read the manual, he will find you and he will give you crap. Sarah, what's going on? Good to see you, Sarah. I was thinking normally my stomach's growling, but I had enough time where I ate a few pieces. We had pizza the other day, and I ate a few slices of pizza. I told my wife, like, you know what? I'm already kind of hungry, and I'm not going to eat for quite a while. I'm going to grab a few pieces of pizza real quick. So I'm actually doing pretty good today. I feel a little more energetic, and my stomach's not sitting here growling because I'm already like 45 minutes past my dinner time. But those 2 slices of pizza, they really helped. Space Patrol rocks, says Mr. Bassman. I agree. And it's friggin' free. I mean, you can get it from Left Turn Only. You can get it on David's package. The game's amazing. Something Awry, Casey email sent, also got the bundle a few weeks back when you first announced it. Totally worth it. Thank you, Something Awry. Appreciate that. It really is. I mean, that's a ton of games, all the files. If you've tried to make any of those files on your own like I have, you know how much time that's saving. Space Patrol rocks was the early internal name for Astro Smash. What? It's Retro Creep, the YouTuber formerly known as Atari Creep. Hello, everyone. Hope you're all having a great night so far. It's still early here, Creep. I know it's like 9:44 where you are. That's late. Good to see you in here, sir. We're talking about IntelligentVision games and going over all the different games available, talking about his ROM package for the Sprint or emulator or flash cart for $15. And now we're going to get to my top 5 out of all these games, my top 5 picks for IntelligentVision games, and we're going to show a little bit of gameplay on each one. Then we're going to wrap up this week's show. And next week, Well, I've still got everyone in here. Next week, we're doing a game show. We're going to have the regular segments. I'm going to get a bigger one for Name That Game. We're going to do that one again. And we're going to play a 5-race version of Horse Racing Live. So we're going to do 2 shows plus the regular segments. That should be a lot of fun. Looking forward to that. I got to make some more clips this week for Name That Game. Maybe some audio clips, maybe some pictures and blow them up. So it's hard to figure. You got to figure out the game. And I need a few contestants. Need to have a few people on for that one. Anthony says, is it okay to update your PC for $750? Because I did today. Oh boy. I love doing upgrades. I love buying things. I mean, anyone who's been around here very long that's not a secret. I do have a lot of PCs for PC gaming as well. I used to be a bigger PC gamer than I am today. Mostly that's because YouTube and Intellivision collecting and playing. Oh, my throat. Got my water in my DJC koozie. No beer in it, but at least I got something in there. All right, so number 5. I couldn't leave this one out. David spent a lot of time working on this one for me to stream. Now it's available to everyone, almost the same version. Super Pro Horse Racing Live. I missed my version has my own name on it. Ooh, they took out the loud music at the beginning. That's probably a good thing. So same as this one, you can do 15 races, you can do 10, you can do 5, you can do 1. You can change your bets. It shows you the pylons. There's all kinds of things. It adds information, more information on this screen. When you go to this screen here, you don't have to hold the button down. You can just push it. You push it to go back. You can, on the last one, I don't know if he's fixed it yet. There was a bug. On the last bet, you can go a lot larger than the normal max. So this one's a lot of fun. Let me just do one. It doesn't really look any different. So we're going to do 100. Single horse bet. Where's blue? Whoa, there's no sound. Did I do that? Yeah. That's weird because it's saying sounds are coming out. Do you guys hear sounds? No, I heard sounds earlier. I'll have to try this again and get with them if there's some issue with horse racing. My version plays just fine. That's weird. I see sounds going through as far as like the meters and stuff, but I don't hear anything. Someone let me know if you guys sprint glitch. There we go. It's the first time I've tried to load it up on the Sprint. So that makes sense now that there was no sound at the beginning. I thought it was weird that he took that out. Quick little look into horse racing. You're going to see the number above the pylons. That is great for streaming, great for any time, but streamers, it's really great. Now I know there's 3 furlongs left. Pylons. 3 furlongs left until the finish line. Since it's a short one, I'll just let it finish. Yeah, always issues with horse racing. This is a great version for streaming. That's where the design came from and most all the features. All right, what's next? Number 4. We've talked about it a little bit. I showed it just a little bit. I chose Miss Night Stalker for number 4. I love the original. This one adds so many different layouts. I love this game. So we'll do classic. I've done classic a lot. Cornered. Oh my. This is definitely interesting, I'll tell you that. So the robots come out random. Oh, I forgot how fast it was. So in the original one, I can hang out at the bottom and pop up. There's also this version where you can... Uh-oh. Get away from me. I might be dead here. Oh, come on! Oh, it's moved over and I went to the right. You can also pop up from the bunker until the bunker's killing robot comes out. It's actually a little harder to do this technique with the faster shooting. So this guy I've got to kill 3 times, or hit 3 times. Come on. Oh, come on. I wasn't paying attention to the spider. Or the bat. Uh-oh. Go down. So in the lower left, you can see how many shots you have left. Now down to 2. And what's really creative here, like I said earlier, is the spider runs around. If you just let him have free reign, he will start closing off. Your shots do not go through those webs. So you don't want him closing that off everywhere. Come on. Uh-oh. Go time. No, I didn't want it. Oh. Oh, I'm cornered. Stupid bat. That bat's gonna screw me. Oh, got my feet. Woo! Got the gun. Got the shot off. Oh, come on. The bats are dangerous in this one. Shooting faster definitely has a disadvantage. Uh-oh. I just love being able to pick from, 9 different layouts of the screen. Kind of adds a lot to the gameplay. Oh, I got him. That was close, and that was my last shot. This one you got to hit 3 times. Got him. Stupid bats. 3 shots left, but I got to get rid of the bats. So the run and gun saved me right there because I was able to get 2 shots off. Oh, get out of there. I need to get the gun. Oh, I got lucky there. Come on, come up here. Woo! I've got 2 shots. Great gun placement right there. Two for 1. Uh-oh. Oh, I missed her. Uh-oh. That was a mistake. Oh, the bat. Get out of there. There's no way out of that. I love it when it puts it right outside the bunker. I just wasted another shot. Uh-oh. Is that my last man or one more? Grab the gun. Go down. Uh-oh, that's not good. Oh, I missed. I was down in the bunker too much. That was a waste of a bullet. That running gun, I ran by and was able to shoot. That is sweet. Oh, that's a horrible spot. Ooh, I might get lucky. Spider. See, I tried to shoot and I couldn't right there. Stupid spider web. Oh, too much. Whoa, how'd that happen? Whoa! I should have been dead. Game over. All right, let's catch up. Gee, Santos, INT was forgotten to me. The Sprint is a new awakening to me, but we'll wait for an open box one on eBay someday. Yeah, I'm sure those will eventually come out, but it may be a while. It's pretty hot right now. It's a Sprint glitch. Okay, we got that one. Always issues with horse racing. Once you get the original one that I have works great. Yes, you do. It's fun. Oh, I love Miss Night Stalker. I'm assuming that's what you're talking about. Pete, I just want to drop a like, say hello, and wish you all a great evening, everybody. I appreciate that. Hope you have a good night as well. Horror Stream Live. Hi, kids. Yeah, game over. Not the best, but this version is harder to get a high score. I mean, I haven't played it a whole lot, and you pretty much have to figure out what you're doing. There's a lot of randomness to the robots, and I'm so used to the original one. Star Paddler, hey all, gonna have to catch this one on rewatch. Totally uncharacteristic. Well, I appreciate you being here, saying hello, and watching later. Off-Grid Arcade saying you're supposed to be visiting with your, is it your mom or mother-in-law? I can't remember which. Dark Underdog, what's going on? Why was the tomato red? Because it caught taking a peek at the salad dressing. Ooh. Popping back in for a minute. I'll watch the replay tomorrow. When are you going to do some more Sprint live streams, or have I just been missing them? You need to send me a message when you do that. Make sure I see it. Uh-oh. Megantron found the song. All right, so moving on. That was number 4. We're going to go to number 3. I'm close to it. I don't need to hold down the button. So we're going to go this way to the S's. And it's this one without any box art yet. Super Chef BT. I'm a huge Burger Time fan. Love the original, but this version is pretty much the same game, but with, what, 69 added random levels. You cannot beat it if you love Burger Time. It's a different game every time you play. We'll play this one a little bit. So this one, you want to get them all in a row chasing you. Oh, that was dumb. I did not mean to turn that way. It always plays the same first level, and then it's random after that. Oh, I waited too long. I thought I could wait a little bit and sneak through. I wanted that egg to go up. Get another pepper. Oh, wrong button. I forgot about the new button. That like pause time or something. Is he here? Oh, yeah. I was like, who the heck's coming up here?
Sorry.
The wife was just up here. One of the contractors is here to pick up some stuff. I'm like, I thought it was one of the kids at first. All right. Completed 01. Now we're going to see a random level. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, boy. Oop, didn't mean to do that. We're going to get that pepper. Uh-oh. Oh, good. They always follow like a pattern. Once you kind of learn it and you can just keep track of each one and what they're doing. I don't think I'm going to make this pepper. So there is a new burger time, and you can swap peppers for lives or vice versa. I can't remember. I haven't played that one yet. Ultimate Super Chef Burger Time BT or something like that. This one at first looked kind of hard, but I don't think it's too hard. I want them to come out this way. Thank you. Oh, I did. I tried to do some fancy quick movements. It didn't work out for me. I died. Let's get this guy up here. Pepper, pepper. We're going to drop the egg on those two wieners. Oh, come on, come on, come on. I don't know if I'm going to make it, but I'm going to try. Got it. Let's get them all going this way. Nope, the egg's going to go that way. Let's see if I can get them without using a pepper. Ah, I made it. Oh, this is interesting. Oh boy, get out of here. Oh, I was gonna get the salt, pepper. All right, so that's enough. We played a few levels. You can see it's random. Same cool gameplay. So right there, the upper left button freezes them for a few seconds. Not for long, but you got an option. What the heck? Oh, he popped out. I'm like, I just peppered that fool. All right, so that was my number 3 pick. Now we're going to move on to number 2, which is right next to it. I did not like the original bowling, like I stated earlier, but when David made Striker, I fell in love with the Intellivision bowling game. It's a great game. Let me make sure I didn't miss anything here. Ultimate's pretty close to the same thing. I haven't played Ultimate yet. It's right here. I have it. I buy everything. I mean, that all the guys put out, but especially David. I've known David for decades. And I need to try it one of these times soon. I've got it loaded up, just have not tried it. Yeah, I'm gonna try. This is a really good version of the game. So many levels, the randomness, it's perfect, in my opinion. Burger Time 3, replace the pepper with sriracha sauce. All right, so let's play a quick game of Striker. I want to play some of the guys that are playing in the league, get them to pop on. I love bowling. I think I've won all the leagues, not every week, but we used to do it a different way. I was off my mark a little bit. See if I adjusted. Woo! So there is some technique to this game. I'm going to tell you that. That was my mark. Let's see if I get it right. Ah, it's a little bit off. Crap. Get it, get it, get it. I've never had a perfect game in the hard version, but I was 1 strike off from a perfect game. But I pretty much hit 2 something every time. Now I'm probably going to shoot like 170. Now that I said that. Right. Uh-oh. I'm off a little bit, but I adjusted. Woo! So it's really hard to hit all the same marks every single time, but I've learned that if I'm off a little bit in one area, I can adjust in another area, and it's not perfect or foolproof, but you have a lot better odds. Like there, I'm off again. And it worked. Uh-oh. This might not hit. Yep. Ah. I can almost always tell as soon as I see where everything lands. This one isn't even going to be easy to pick up. This is not something I leave too often. Ah, didn't quite go enough. Open frame. This one looks good. Maybe not as good as I thought. I almost missed that 10 pin. So for those of you who don't know, I grew up bowling. I bowled for the local bowling alley, multiple leagues. I bowled travel league for the bowling alley. I bowled a lot of tournaments. I went all over the place. One time I bowled my way all the way to the state championships and drove to Los Angeles, or my parents drove me because I was a minor. I wasn't driving yet. And I did not do well once I got there. The lanes were different. I wasn't able to correct and you're bowling against the best from all over. And so I was on fire all the way till I got to the state championships, and then I didn't do too well. But I grew up bowling and had a lot of fun with it. I can still, when I was bowling, my shoulder and my knees just don't like it too much anymore. But when I was bowling, I was, over 200 average still. Come on. I hit a little too heavy in the pocket. Ooh, that was close. I almost missed a 10 pin again. I'm not even getting... I can still get a 200, but I need some strikes. This one, I like this one. Let's see. Woo! I needed that. Ah, too much. Oh, geez. I can get a 199 if I spare and strike. I had to open my mouth about the 200 games. I'm not even going to get that. I'm going to open in the 10th. 185. I don't think I can... Yeah, this is a good version of bowling. How do you line yourself up for a strike, Casey? Okay, I'll tell you right here. But don't tell the guys bowling. They'll use it against me. We'll do one more game. It's going to haunt me. So first thing I do is I take moving my guy out of it. Because you want everything the same as you can get it every single time. I leave my guy. I learned how to do it, taking one movement out of the equation. So I hit the disc, get the ball, do not move, and I'm going to release the ball here, and I want the middle of the ball, the center part of the graphic, to be a hair above that first mark down there on the right. And then I push around 7 or 8, depending on where where I see I ended up with my mark. And that's pretty much it with adjustments. Once in a while, like right there, looks good. Once in a while, when you have all these different options, you'll accidentally go the wrong way a little bit, and you'll pay for it. Too heavy into the pocket on that one. I might have missed that. Oh, good. Always in bowling, it's going to help. You need a few strikes in a row. This game here, you can get hot, and then you're not. I like that. Let's see if it works out. Bounce. No pin action. Come on. Cheaters. Little Phil right there. Oh, I pulled a strike ball. Now I'm really going to have to do something. My marks were good. No pin action again. I'm not going to bowl a strike ball this time, though. That was an easy pickup, and I just don't know what the heck I was doing. That's what I should have did last time. Woo, the strikes are not flowing. Got one. And sometimes whenever you haven't played a lot, you'll think you have it, and then all of a sudden you can't hit strikes again. It's like, it's weird. It's so much more like real bowling because of all the variables that you can be hot, and then you can have some crap games, just like real bowling. Too much, too much. Uh-oh. Oh, I did it again. You got to memorize all your spares too. If you don't get them too often, sometimes like that one, I've got it a few times. I mean, I've had to try to pick it up a few times, and I've yet to get it. Pin action. Thank you. Oh, this is a horrible game. Numbers are good. Let's see if it hits. Ooh. Yikes. All right. Let me see if I can get this. I might not have enough on it. Nope. Oh, it curved to the right. That's not something that's supposed to happen. 171. Oh, yeah. Having that kind of precision over the ball in a game like this is pretty amazing. Yeah, it really is. That's what sets it apart for me. I bowled last night and the day before, and all my games were somewhere between 205 to 240. And then today on live stream, after I talk about hitting 200s all the time, that's what I get for opening my mouth, though. All right, guys, that was number 2. And now my number 1. If you guys know me very well, you're probably going to know what I'm going to pick. If you remember what was on the folder art. Oh, do I not have it in here? One version will be in here. Oh, are you kidding me? I have it, but it's not in here. Talk about a fail. Home Run Super Pro Baseball, the newest version. Give me a quick second here. Because I do have it. I just have to load it up. I thought I had it on here. Homers and overlays. Pretty much have everything at this point. Been focusing so much of my time collecting. I've been all these years collecting physical, and now I spend so much time going after all the digital games. Home Run Super Pro Baseball. All right. Got it in there. I like bin and config because sometimes, especially with the Sprint, you want to edit those files. Intelligent Vision, where are you? That's how quick it is. I don't know what it's under. There, it's under baseball. I'll change that later, but at least I can play it and show the game. Woo! Take me out to the game. Home Run, Super Pro Baseball. So you've got computer versus human, human versus human. You can also do computer versus computer. You've got college, national, super pro. Fast Lich? Little League. You can pick your number of innings from 5 to 9. You can pick pitch speed, slow, fast. I recommend fast. It's more realistic. Throw speed, real and fast. It should be real and real fast. You can change the ball color. You can change the colors of the teams. I mean, I think it's just an amazing game. Hopefully Intelligent dude doesn't watch this because I'm not very good at this version. Uh-oh. What the heck? Somehow, oh, I've got the controller hooked up. Let me do that. Let me go back in here. It was doing two players because I'm assuming it was grabbing the controller. Maybe. Oh, that's that one. Fast, real fast. Let's hope I have it right this time. What the heck? I have to be on the other side of the remote. Good old baseball. That's what I get for not trying it first. All right. I bet you running, if it would work, if you get it set up, running gun on the original one would work good on here. So you can see everything's a lot faster. Pitching. You got to be quick on this one. Oh, it stopped. The little glitch. On this level, it's very hard to get a hit. We'll just do an inning or two. Just want to show it off. I love baseball games on Intellivision. I should have had shortstop. Oh. Home run. Well, at least you got to see what a home run is. And I hit it too early. Woo! Getting my butt kicked. The Hoff's here. What's going on, TVsHasselhoff? Good to see you. Yep, strike one. Gotta look. I got on base. Right to him. How did he even hit that? Don't score again on me. David. Yeah, the original baseball game is the best game for me. This one is better, but I don't dominate on this one like I do the original. Woo! At least I got on base. Woo, that's horrible. Two on. It's really hard to aim your shots in this one because it goes so fast. Come on, get out of here. Yes. That's funny. He's trying to get... What? Y'all saw that, right? Home run, and then they got me out. And it gave me no runs. No way. All right. At least that's on video. I'm going to have to show that to David. That's nuts. All right, I already finalized the poll. Tomorrow, I'm going to try to go live 4 to 5. And then I'll send everyone into Retro Bliss Gaming and Mike's Gaming Gala's podcast on Tuesday. That'll start right when I end. That's 4 o'clock Pacific time, 7 Eastern. I'm going to play Frogger. When I get a little bit of time, let me check my schedule before I tell you guys that. Oh, no, I can't. I just told you guys I'm doing my taxes tomorrow. Shoot. I'm going to have to do it a different day. I don't know what day yet, but I'm glad I caught that. So not tomorrow. But, yeah, I've never seen that. That's a glitch. That's a glitch for sure. And I got none of the runs. I was like, oh, look, they're trying to get me out on the home run. And then all of a sudden it said third out. And I'm like, what? And then none of the 2 runs that went in first counted. I'm like, oh, man. So I'm going to count that as a tie. I didn't lose because it should have been 3 to 3. So I'll let you guys know. Watch for it. I will go live this week. I'm going to play Frogger. I called out Mike. I got to make sure that I'm going to play. And the best way for me is to go live, play for an hour. I'll figure out what day. I got to go around other YouTuber schedules too. I try not to go on top of anyone else. At least it's doing Intellivision. That I wouldn't call it an edge. I would say you've got a better chance than the first baseball. Yes, I did the ROM giveaway. I did one earlier. Then we gave away one for Anthony, who had an extra one. So we gave away 2 tonight. And I will be giving one away. I have one more to give away next week's show. And I'll do it right after the Homebrew Highlight. So watch for that. There'll be one more. Oh, boy. Keystone Cops went tonight. And then also Pitfall 1. From Anthony and something awry won. That's who won that one. I have a screenshot of the other one. And then next week I'm gonna give away. Is it fast food? I think it's fast food. From Brian's Man Cave. Yeah, I'll tell you guys right now. I screenshot both of them. So Johnny M196 won my giveaway. And then something awry won Anthony's extra game, Pitfall 1. So, yeah, Pitfall 1, you need to get that one off. It's a good game. Yeah, Keystone Cops is good too, Creep. I like that one. So, all right, guys, that's going to do it for tonight's show. Already finalized the poll. I appreciate you all for being here. Again, pat my own self on the back, but I really appreciate all the support. 1,800 subs hit tonight. I went skyrocketed through subs like crazy. It was 900 and something in October, and then the last 50 kind of took its time, and we hit 1,800 right before the show. I was going to talk about we're closing in on it. I was only a few away, and then whenever I looked, it was 1,800. So I'm like, sweet. So have a good night, everyone, and we'll see you sometime this week where we're going to play Frogger for about an hour, and then we'll see you on next week's show. Watch for the gameplay video coming out Friday. The last of the opcode games, it'll be the Goonies, and Xerion's out right now, as is Naughty Boy. So check the playlist for those, and we'll see you all in the next one. Good night, everyone.
Rise up, get ready for the fight. The Intellivision gamer, shining so bright. Reviews and gameplay, he's got it all from classics to new. He stands tall, interviews and insights. He's on a mission, unleashing the power of retro intuition. He's got the knowledge, the passion untamed. Intellivision stage, subscribers unite. Intellivision gamer, he brings the light with the game console. He's gatekeeper.